Hi, my name is Keith Tanner. I'm a recovering drug addict. I started using drugs at the age of 21. My family members introduced me to methamphetamines and cocaine, and I never knew that the downward spiral in life could be so dramatic. For 17 years, I was addicted to methamphetamines and cocaine. That was my first drugs of choice. I had no care in the world. I mean, it was just, I thought that everything was fine. My life, was Jim Dandy. My family's the one that introduced me to drugs, and I've seen them do it, so I figured, that my life would be okay with me doing it. After the first time I, took a snort, and it was downhill from there. I married my wife, Emily. I was still in addiction. I was blessed with 3 girls, and even though I had everything going for me, my addiction was, taking over me more and more and more every day. That's all I cared about. It's just, getting that high. Personally, I thought that she didn't have a clue, but you could probably tell that as time went on that I was, doing something, and I was hiding it and all that, but I wasn't hiding it too good. It was obvious. My attitude, I never did want to go anywhere with the family. I just wanted them to go on, and then, of course, what did I do? I would go, find some more stuff to do, drug-wise. January the 18th, 2014, I got real sick and went to the hospital, and I don't remember a lot of it, but just what I was told. I coded twice in the hospital. I was in ICU. My heart was at 15%, and the doctors told my family that I wasn't going to make it. But the good Lord above, He held His hand out, and here I am today. And my mindset that, the drugs ain't what killed me. They said I had strep throat with infection in my blood, but, now I know that, the drugs took a big role in what my life did change that day, and it wasn't something that I want to remember. Thank goodness I don't remember it. After I got sick and got out, and I got to where my heart was getting a little bit better, because it was at 15%, and I went again, to find that next high, and thought that it would be okay if I just done a little more. And my wife come home, and I was laying there on the couch, and she grabbed my hands and told me, Keith, it's I love you, God loves you, your girls love you, and you're gonna have to make a decision. And I know what you're doing, and I knew right then, and God touched my heart, and it still today brings cold chills over me. It was something amazing. I knew that He saved my life twice, and He was telling me for sure that I better go ahead and get help and find faith in Him. I sure did. I entered rehab, and I never looked back. It was Cumberland Heights in Nashville, Tennessee, and it was a spiritual base rehab facility, and I was touched by the Lord for the many sins that I committed. He just held His hand out and said, hey, you got to shape up. I was in rehab for 31 days. Well, after I got out, it was during, rehab. It's just like flipping a light switch. He took, all every craving I had. It's just something that's amazing. And after I got out, I started coming to Cumberland Fellowship, and the church members, the church staff, it was a blessing, how they brought me into church and showed me, love and hope that, God is true and that you can do this. There is a God out there, and that He will, if you ask Him for help, you will receive. You have to ask for help. And there's many times that I should have died, and but He is the one that touched me, and 15% of my heart going, and dying for 22 minutes. I shouldn't be here, but for Him, He saved me, and I hope that this will help somebody, and it's a learning experience.